sports tonight, the Orange looks to avoid another pitfall in its Big East opener, October 21st, 2011. That's the last time Syracuse beat a BCS conference opponent. It's been even longer since the Orange took down the Panthers. That last win came all the way back in 2004, but tonight a chance to end both of those streaks as a 2-2 Pitt squad came to the Dome. First drive, the Q's making some noise. Nassib finds Alec Lemon, who dances his way inside the 20-yard line. A 70-yard, 8-play drive would set up the Orange on the goal line. Ryan Nassib hands off to Adonis Amin Moore for the touchdown. Amin Moore's first carry of the season puts SU up 7-0. He'd finish with 5 carries on the night. On the other side, Pitt struggling to get anything going. Here, Jeremy Wilkes strips the ball and Deshaun Davis picks up the loose change. The linebacker never looks back. He takes it all the way to the bank, 52 yards for the score to put his team up 14-zip. But the Panthers answered. Ray Graham with a 1-yard touchdown drive. It's one of just 27 rush yards for Pitt. And still in the second quarter, Nassib intercepted in the end zone, so the Orange would have to settle for a 14-10 lead heading into the locker room. And in the third quarter, Panthers on the prowl. Sunseri sacked, but somehow still finds Mike Shanahan wide open downfield for the 46-yard gain. The SUD would hold them to a field goal. And more defense, Brandon Reddish with the sack. It was one of 5 on the day for the SUD. And the Orange takes its Big East opener 14-13, and Doug Marrone gets his first win against Pittsburgh.
I am happy that we won, but I do understand that we have a lot of work ahead of us. When you look at that game, we left some stuff out there. There's some things that we did well. Don't get me wrong, but I'm excited for the players. They've worked hard. It's been a long time since we played. They put a lot of work in.
The defense comes up huge in this one. 5 sacks, just 27 rushing yards allowed against a team that's averaging close to 200 per game this season. With the W, the Cuse is a perfect 1-0 in the Big East. And the Syracuse win was a treat for SU fans tonight, but here, Friday nights are usually reserved for high school football. But never fear, we didn't forget the rest of the Central New York gridiron. We kick things off with the defending sectional champs, West Genesee hosting CNS, and on the opening drive of the game, CNS in the red zone. But Nas Howard gets his hand on it, and ladies and gentlemen, he is off and running. Thanks to some great blocks from his teammates, Howard takes it 102 yards to put his team up 7-0. On the next possession, the North Stars try it again, but this time it's Jenny's Corey Dunlap with the interception. He's brought down at the 30. The turnover leads to a 7-yard touchdown drive for Howard. He'd add one more score to finish with 3 on the night. The Cats go on to win easily, 39-13 over CNS. West Jenny improves to 3-3 on the year. And to Nottingham now, the Bulldogs looking to bounce back from a loss to JD. They host Carthage. In the second quarter, off the bad snap, Josh Ivy comes out of nowhere to recover it for the Dogs. And just 4 plays later, they find the end zone. 4th down, Marty Clayton sends a soaring pass to Tyquan Rowland. Nottingham with the 45-6 blowout. To the pro ranks now, the Jets' 34-0 loss to the Niners wasn't the only bad news for the team this week. It was announced today that Santonio Holmes is out for the season after tearing a ligament in his left foot. The wide receiver will need surgery, but is expected to make a full recovery for the 2013 campaign. The absence of Holmes won't make life any easier for Mark Sanchez and a stagnant Jets offense that managed just 145 yards yesterday. You knew at some point that if Sanchez struggled, the questions about Tim Tebow wouldn't wait very long. And apparently, folks, after just 4 weeks, we've reached that point.
I don't want to get into the what-ifs of this, that, or whatever. I just know in my heart right now that this is not the time. I believe, and look, I think Tim is an outstanding player. I think Mark is. Right now, I think Mark gives us our best opportunity to win.
Things don't get any easier for the Jets. They face the unbeaten Texans on Monday night. That's going to do it for sports. We have one more look at the weather, though. That's coming up right after this.